Hello, hello, hi everyone, happy Friday! Yay, yay, yay! How are you guys today? Yeah, 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 yeah! It's Friday! Woohoo! Finally, yes! Are you guys hear something in the background? That is the wind. The wind is sounding like ghosts right now. It's so loud and it's so strong, but can't do anything about it. That's nature. It's really windy today. It's so weird. It's so cold. Had to walk the dog in like 3 layers because it just randomly got cold these past few days. Upsetting. Fall weather shouldn't be this cold. Fall weather should be nice and cool and chill, not me wearing multiple layers outside. At least that's what I think. You know. Oh yeah, lots to talk about today. Yes, there is a follow-up from the chisme yesterday. So, just to catch y'all up if you have missed it. So, Mari FD, is it Mari or Marie? Marie FD, who was previously in Niji Sanji as Rimu, got accused of doxing and harassment. There was a video, an emotional video posted by somebody with those accusations, and of course it took the internet by storm. People were falling in, for this video and for the accusations, and there was like other people as well that were like feeding into this, saying that they were going to talk about it on their streams and that they had evidence and blah blah blah. I am not ashamed to admit that I am one of those people that fell for it. Because, I mean, it's Niji Sanji. Of course, they have a very bad reputation, so I just connected the dots. But that is what I get for not waiting for a response. That is my bad. I should have known better, but it's in my defense, I was stupid. That's my defense. But I think a lot of people also fell for it because there are serious allegations. It's not something silly or anything. It's not a good thing to accuse people of these things. Don't accuse people unless you're gonna have something to back it up. And so Marie came out and she released her own, her own Google Doc, and she was able to clear up all those allegations. And so what happened? What's going on? Why? What happened? So I did read through her doc because you know what? If I watched that 5-minute video, I could also read her doc. It's only fair. So turns out it was just a girl that was really jealous that her ex-boyfriend was still friends with Marie. That's it. That's all it is. That's the summary of it. And there's a lot of screenshots in Marie's document backing up everything. And here's the thing, Marie never even name dropped anybody. She was just talking on her own stream about a personal experience. She never said who. She never named anybody. She was just talking about her own personal experience, which people are going after her for saying, oh, why are you talking about this business and blah, blah, blah. First of all, it's her life, and it's something that she went through, and she was talking about it with her viewers. She was chatting about it. There's more than one side to this whole situation, and she's one of the sides, and I think if you're involved in it, you're allowed to talk about it. And she was very careful to keep everything and everyone private. She was just talking from her experience. That's it. And that set Bari off, and she just went on her tirade of accusations. There's zero evidence that Marie is the one sending harassment. Marie even said that if the harassment is true and the death threats, then Marie wants to know where the origin of that is, because if it's somebody doing it on her behalf, she wants to not associate with that person anymore. So that she was like, I don't know where that's coming from, but I'm appalled that it's even happening, if it's happening. So that's it. And there was a screenshot that I saw that pretty much kind of sums up everything that happened in the Google Doc. And yeah, the girl really pretty much just was jealous. That's it. That's all it is. It's not a serious allegation as it was made to be. It's just high school level petty drama that this person was upset and jealous. That's all it is. This person was very possessive of her ex-boyfriend, and she just was very insecure and took it out on somebody else. And I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. You turn something that is not a big deal and accuse somebody of doing serious allegations against you, all because you're jealous. Girl, why? Girl, come on. Exactly. This came out during the TwitchCon stuff, and we were all... we were pretty much all in a negative thought right now. So anything that's coming out, we kind of just like all rode on that negative wave. So yeah. But now seeing all of this, girl, for a man, really? Really? You're acting this way for a man that you're not even with anymore? Are you serious? Stand up! Oh my god! As a woman who is clearly older than everyone in this party, don't ever, ever act that way because of a man, because of a partner. If a partner makes you feel insecure and that you have to go after their friends and attack them, then you need a new partner, because your partner should not be making you feel that way. So why are you going after their friends? If your partner is, let's say your partner is cheating on you, all right? Do not go after the cheater, the person that they cheated on you with. Even if they knew there was a relationship to be had, that person has no obligation to you. That is a stranger. They have no responsibility to be loyal to you. The person that does is your partner. That's who you should be going after. Bari was going after Marie every single time there was an interaction. Anytime that they were interacting on Twitter. Marie said that after like talking to Bari and realizing that she has boundaries, like Marie's like, I stopped interacting with him. Personally, I wasn't, talking to him. They did have to interact because they were both in Ijisanji. So they did have to talk to each other professionally. And anytime they would respond to each other's tweets is when Bari would come and go after Marie and say, why is he responding to you and not texting me? Girl, I don't know. Ask your man. Why are you asking her? They're technically they're co-workers. So they are going to interact with each other. And so a lot of fans are now piecing together so this is why their collabs at the time when they were still working together stopped. This is why other projects that they were supposed to do stopped, because of this is what was going on. And it's so stupid. Yeah, exactly. It's one thing to be jealous. It's another thing to attack another person because you're jealous. Honey, that's your boundary. And it's so ridiculous. This whole thing is so stupid, and it could have been handled in private, but this girl literally wanted to... Somebody said they wanted people to know who her ex-boyfriend was, and they still wanted to write on that. That's all it is. That's all it was. And I'm gonna read this screenshot because this screenshot pretty much just sums up the ridiculousness of this. So this is so stupid. This is from Bari to Marie. I really appreciate the efforts you have made so far in respects to my boundaries/relationship, but after trying to give it a chance online and IRL, I'm constantly hurt by the image of you. Your name, your interactions with my boyfriend, everything. If I have an issue, I will communicate that through redacted. I thought that adding you would help me heal, but it's doing more damage seeing you more. Just today, seeing your interactions with one another. Why are you so friendly with each other? Is there something I need to know about? Are you guys close friends? Why is he ignoring me to answer your messages when he's with me IRL? And you won't have to worry, I'm not going to any blank events in the future. That is high levels of delusional. People, yes, exactly, Russell. People need to grow up. This is... People on Twitter were saying that this is a nothing burger. That's exactly what it is. This is a nothing burger. You accuse somebody of serious allegations. We were all ready to ride for you because doxing, death threats, and harassment is never okay. Turns out you're the one that was doing all the harassment over a man, a boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend who is not even online anymore. This man like completely scrubbed himself off social media for his own personal reasons, and here you are bringing it up again. It is not fair, it is immature, and it is ridiculous. You got people riled up over serious allegations simply because you cannot control your emotions. And I get it, ma'am. Look, girl to girl, seriously. I get it. It's one thing to be jealous, to be in love, and to be blinded, but it's another thing to accuse somebody else of something serious simply because you are jealous of them. You being jealous of another girl is not that girl's problem. That is your problem. You need to handle that. You cannot control another person, which sounds like what you were trying to do while you were in this relationship. You were trying to control other people. You cannot do that. You can set your boundaries, you can express your feelings, but at the end of the day, you cannot control another person. You need to respect yourself, respect other people, and respect your partner's friends and relationships outside of you. That is extremely important to have. You cannot just make your life around your partner. You need to have external relationships, friendships, because that's just good for you. It's good to have. You were trying to isolate your ex-boyfriend from his friends because you couldn't handle your emotions. You need help. If you are still on this years later, because this apparently was 2-3 years ago, this whole situation, you are still stuck on this. You need help and you need to move on and you need to let this go. Clearly they've moved on and they've let it go, but you have not. You need to get some help. I'm serious. And I hope that one day when you're in your 40s, 50s, you can look back on this and go, wow, that was super cringe of me. And I really hope that happens, because if it does, that means you've grown as a person. Don't ever act this way for a partner, ever. Don't ever let a partner make you feel this way. If they do, get a new partner, because someone that loves and respects and cares for you will never allow you to feel this way. And then let's say he doesn't. Let's say he was perfect and everything and you're still feeling this way. You need help. Genuinely. You need to work on yourself before you hurt someone else. Before you hurt someone that you claim to love. Come on. Please. This is high school level drama. It should never have been aired out in the first place, because now everybody is seeing how ridiculous you are and they're calling you crazy. This is petty. This is a nothing burger, like people are saying. Grow up and let it go. Move on with your life. There are so many more important things. You clearly have a pretty small but decent following. Focus on yourself, focus on your content, focus on growing yourself as a creator, and just live your life, man. Just move on. This isn't something for you to end your career, content career creation on. Like, just let it go. Let it go. The police are coming from... Yeah, I know, right? Hello, chill. We're just talking about some VTuber nonsense. It's ridiculous. Literally, it's so dumb. Move on. Move on with your life, please. So wrap that up. We're done with that. Yeah, some people never learn, and they crash and burn. I hope she learns. I hope she takes this experience, and I hope she sees people saying that this is ridiculous and should have been handled privately. I really hope she grows from this and learns. She sounds very young, just from seeing all of this interactions. She seems like a young woman, and unfortunately, as young women, our emotions they kind of take over, so I understand. But then I feel like it's up to us as older women to step in and say, hey, let's chill out here, please. Yeah, I mean, yeah, VTuber drama has gone wild this year. It's like, what's going on? I mean, it's ridiculous. Hopefully we'll get this all wrapped up. And yeah, we'll be done with that. Marie said her piece. Looks like we're done with that. Bari ended up releasing some documents, but that document just ended up proving how crazy she is. And then she issued an apology. And then she ended up deleting the Google Doc and the apology, but she left up the video accusing Marie of the accusation. So, Miss Girl, get it together. I am sending you good vibes because you clearly need them, and I hope you find genuine friendships and relationships to help you not act like this again. Because sometimes that helps, because it looks like the two friends that were flaming the fans are not good friends. Stay away from those people. They're over here making it worse for you. So you need a better circle, please. I'm 24 years old. Yeah, I'm 24. Exactly. I'm eternally 24. What? Exactly. I'm doing good, Russell. It's Friday. I had some ice cream. I had a pretty good day today. I did have a bad migraine this morning, but then I took a nap and it went away. And now I'm good. And now I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy to be hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna be playing some Master Duel. Yeah. Actually, let's get the game going. Otherwise, we're gonna stay on the chatting screen for the rest of the night. We got some new cards to go over. The new episode for The Fallen and the Virtuous. Tri-Brigade. Yes, it came out. If you haven't watched it, we'll watch it together. And if you have, let's watch it together. Let me pull it up and let's see. Let's get this going. Alright. Boop. Okay. Let me make myself smaller. I don't want to be blocking as I know my tail is going to take up the whole screen. Make myself a little smaller. There we go. Uh-oh. There we are. Oh. Come on. Oh, okay. So not that one. That one. There we go. There it is. I was wondering what happened. All right. Let's get this going. I got subtitles on. Great. And play. Yes. Ooh, who's watching? Also, that opening song was a banger. No! you're being robbed. Ah! They were about to hold hands! Oh my god! Why? Why couldn't you wait till after they hold hands to rob them? Oh my god, they're idiots. I love them.
なるほど。リズネーのところからか。警戒しなくていいよ。彼らは暴れん坊のトレジャーハンター。派手で荒っぽいけど根はいいやつらなんだ。俺たちいいやつ。私の名前はキッド。天才整備士のキッドちゃんだよ。
So
私
cute.
はエクレシアと言います。そのスプリガンズさんに会えれば彼を保護してもらえると聞いて。
彼？君は？
アルバス。
お頭！この船のキャプテンだよ。何かあるならこの人にお願いするといいよ。
お頭さん、彼を安全な場所に連れて行きたいのです。どうかお力をお貸しいただけないでしょうか。
そうだな。
Ship,
次の競
ship.
争で勝てば入れてやらなくもない。
競争ですか？
そうだ。
スプリガンズ同士のお宝争奪戦レース。一番にゴールした船がお宝を総取りできる。うちらの掟だよ。
それまで貴様ら仮入団だ。働け。
I love her so much. She's so adorable.
できました。
I love those little idiots too. Oh. What is that? That is so cute.
エクレシア、よかったらこれ使ってよ。
キッドさん、嬉しいです。
キッドちゃんでいいよ。
はい、キッドちゃん。
よーし、今日のレース絶対優勝するぞ
ー。次は左です。また来ます。
Damn, those explosions look good.
Yugioh 皆さんのおかげですね、アルバス。
ああ、そうだな。
Golgonda? I had the same question. bangers. Why? It's the other him. Oh my god! That's so exciting. Oh my gosh. Wait, before it starts playing something else. Okay. Good episode as always. Yes. I know they should have left it a full-length 2-course series instead of mini once-a-month episodes. Again, I understand why they're doing it. It's just upsetting that we have to wait so long in between episodes. I want to be fair to the animators, but I'm so impatient. The same reaction as every. I love how we all have a collective reaction. Now we wait until November 20-something. Well, hold on. It's gonna come out during Thanksgiving? I hope it comes out sooner than that. Oh, goodness. Great. Wonderful episode. Robot idiots are my new favorite. They're great. Fantastic. I love this series. How many more episodes for this arc in general? I don't remember how many they're doing. I mean, I'm glad that they're making this one pretty long. I just don't remember. Exactly, they're being very stingy. But the animators also have a lot on their plate from the studio and everything. It's not like, I get it. It's just... Anyway. Yeah, so Russell, it's like a mini series that Konami is doing with the Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes. They're very short. They're like maybe 5-6 minutes. What the longest one was like what 9 minutes or something. They're just short series that come out once a month. Right now they're doing the Albaz Tri Brigade. They're really good. Animation's amazing, and it's good to see the cards and their lore come to life. I totally recommend just going to their page and watching them all. You'll probably finish it pretty quickly. November is the last one. Okay. Ooh, so then what's coming up next? I'm so curious. I'm so excited. It's so good. The top tier animation, the voice acting, some very notable voices. If you recognize some of the voices, it's because they're very great voice actors. They went all out for this miniseries. Way to go, Konami. Let's get into Master Duel. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. There it is. Perfect. By the way, look who's the wallpaper now. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she great? Isn't she lovely? Ah! I'm gonna just move myself here. There we go. Yes. I finally got her. Alright, let's keep going into the dice rally. Yeah. Yeah, they're showing off the archetypes this way. Yeah, it's really good. They've gotten really good praise and really good feedback. So yeah, I hope they keep it going. These episodes are great. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I did see your post, and I actually saw, at first I saw a whole discussion about it going on Twitter, and I was very confused as to what was happening. I was like, did somebody do something? Did somebody say something? What's going on in the Yu-Gi-Oh community? What did I miss? And it turns out I missed something big. So, as we talked about yesterday, there was a Pokemon player that was harassed, and now I can't even look at the original person, the poster, because they deleted the post. I can only see the quotes. But essentially, in response to his harassment, this person said, "Come to the Yu-Gi-Oh community because we don't have that stuff." I'm sorry to say, but it is everywhere. It's not just in one space or another. Unfortunately, it's going to be experienced in all spaces. As much as we try to keep a community and a space safe, it just sometimes does not happen, because there's some bad eggs in the bunch, and you can't get them all, and it's very sad. And so when I saw what you posted in the Discord, I was like, oh, this makes sense now. I was wondering why everybody in the Yu-Gi-Oh community was like in uproar. I'm like, what did I miss? What happened? So thank you for that, because I was just so confused. But yes, it very much happens, and I watched the video that you shared. It's from Lovick Adventures, and he shared a story of one of his friends that very much faced harassment. And he posted, this video was posted 2 months ago, so it doesn't even have to do anything with that what was going on today. That's how much it happens. This is something that happened months ago, and it's relevant now. Let me see what is in his hand. Warrior monster, set this card. Alright, that is... Okay, I know what that is, and... Cool, okay, great. Now what I'm gonna do is do this. Nope. Yes. Yes. And yes. Yes. Yup. Yup. And we're gonna put you right there, ma'am. And then we're going to activate. Hold up. And put you right there. Hello. Fantastic. And then I'm going to set you right here. This might hurt me, actually. Put all monsters you return all monsters you control to the hand. Oh! And battle. And I'm gonna do this. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yes. Thank you. Yes, attack. And attack. And burn. And main. And okay. I think we're good here. So I watched this video, and his friend, Miwabel was in that situation, and she just kept getting hit on by people who were pretty much fetishing her because she is Asian, which is something that runs rampant in the anime community, unfortunately. Be anime, anything related to Asian culture, unfortunately Asians are fetishized, and it's something that should not be happening. But if you see it, please stand up and say something. Protect people that are going through this. If you see it, say something, because it can get dangerous for that person when fetishizing happens. But yes, unfortunately, harassment does happen. I don't know what this person was thinking. I don't know what delusion they're in of a world that they're living in. I was reading some of the stories, some of the replies to it. There is a woman who says that she doesn't go to tournaments anymore because of how uncomfortable she has been. And there's a guy there, he's always there, and she knows that he's stalking her. So she had to stop going to tournaments. Something that she loved doing, she cannot do that anymore. And it's so sad that she can't do something she enjoys because there's a stalker there. Ooh, 5. Mushroom Man? What does Mushroom Man do? A player controlling this monster loses 300 life points during each of his/her standby phases when this card is faced up on the field. Control of this card is shifted to your opponent by paying 500 life points at your own end phase. Okay. I don't want to play with Mushroom Man anymore. If you live in Colorado, the police are asking for volunteers in order to train cadets to spot drunk drivers. They need to get people drunk. So they're looking for volunteers to get drunk in the morning to train new recruits. So if you live in Colorado and want to get drunk to train some cops, here's your chance. If you ever wondered the question, can I outrun a cop while completely plastered? Well, now you have your chance to find out for yourself. No! Don't activate your effect. Exactly. People like that give a bad name to the anime community, and it does hurt the rest of us. So that video that I was watching that Kaiser shared in the Discord, I was looking at the comments, and people were exactly saying that. They're like, it's people like this that give the rest of us a bad name. And some other people were saying, like, it makes me not want to be part of this community because I'm afraid other people are going to lump me in with these people. And it's like, even though I'm not someone like this, I don't want to be associated with someone like that. I don't want to be grouped in with it. And it's totally valid and understandable. Like at my job when I first started, I didn't want anybody to know that I really liked anime because I was afraid of that scrutiny. You know, I work a corporate 9 to 5. I'm a corporate girly. So even though I work in fashion and we have a little bit, you know, more leniency than a regular corporate office, I was still afraid because I'm like, people are going to think that I'm one of these people when really I think I'm pretty normal on the scale of anime people. I don't go around, you know, Naruto running in the hallways. I enjoy anime. I enjoy playing with you guys and streaming. I act pretty normal when I meet a voice actor. I like to dress up, play cosplay, go to cons, have fun, and not be weird about it. Which, saying it out loud feels like I shouldn't be saying it out loud, because I feel like that should be the norm to me. But I understand not wanting or being afraid to be mixed in with this bad group. And it wasn't until like I started getting slowly comfortable with my coworkers that I was like, yeah, I like anime. And I started like have my little keychain and put stickers and stuff. And so like now that they know me for me, I can be like, yeah, I really like anime. I like going to conventions. I like doing all this stuff. And they'll know that I'm pretty okay person. I think I'm an okay person. I hope I am. Let's see. Activate the effects. Okay. I'm gonna activate you. Yes. I already have Candina, so then I'm gonna do... I want to know what you have. Get over here. Hello, Hex. Welcome. If you drink in the morning, it messes with your sleep schedule. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. It is the norm. It's just one person can make any community look bad. Exactly. And here's the thing about those people that make community look bad. They're the loudest. That's what makes them stand out, is that they are the loudest and they are the ones getting the most attention. So in a group, let's essentially, in a group of 10, let's say there's one person in that group and the other 9 are pretty normal. That one person can mess it up for the other 9 simply by doing weird things. No, people can see the other 9 and ignore them because they're being normal. But that one person that's being loud, obnoxious, rude is getting all the attention. And if they see that this one person is with the other 9, they're gonna assume like, oh, well, if this person's like it, then so are the other 9. And it just adds on to the stigma, and it ruins the experience for everybody else. That's why it's so important to like call out these people and basically shame them. Like, they should not be allowed to behave this way. Right, there's no fusion in this. Forget, in this event we can't use fusion. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Anyway. I want to see what's in your hand. You have something, and I want to see what it is. Let me see what you've got. Activate. You didn't want me to see your hand that badly? Come on. Come on. Ooh. Oh. Yes, return. Ooh. The rarities of card spaces cards will rise. Interesting. Another story. Ooh, from an ex-Yu-Gi-Oh player. Oh, I hate seeing that. She went to a local with her boyfriend and she found a creep there trying to get her attention. She said she was with her boyfriend and no joke, he went to the boyfriend to duel for the girl. What? He wanted to duel for her? Are you serious? Who does that? My fiance, if that would happen, my fiance would probably just laugh and walk away. That is ridiculous. I duel for your hand, my lady. What the fuck? No. I challenge you to a duel. For what? She's not a prize to be won. That's a human being. What was gonna happen if he won or if he lost? What was he gonna do? Would he throw a tantrum if he lost? Or did he actually think it was delusional that he would actually win her over? Oh my god, that's insane. I feel for her. I hope her boyfriend laughed, walked away, and was like, what the fuck? You and your friend walked with her the entire time and you thanked her. Okay, good. Oh, good. There was a creep that was trying to get with her and would not let him. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad you did that and she thanked you. That's amazing. See, we need to like be there for each other because there are going to be some weird and bad people, unfortunately. But if we stick together and are good to one another, we can protect each other and have a good time. And pretty much just do what this guy did. Yeah, there you go. The guy said no and continue for their day. And nothing happened. That's good. Oh, I'm so glad nothing else happened because sometimes if they're crazy enough to do that, they can be crazy enough for anything else, unfortunately. I'm glad it didn't go any further. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck, it's not a once per turn. Oh, wait, yes it is. You can only use each effect once per turn. Yes, it is. Okay, I thought you were the other one. Okay, cool. And this one is... You can place one bunny ear. Bunny ear? Bunny ear enthusiast. Wait, so is this like not an actual person, but just somebody who loves bunny ears? No, that's a bunny. Activate. Oh, come on! Oh, it got banished. I see. Well, that's in my graveyard. What is bunny ear? I am so confused. Okay. Uh-huh. So I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna put her there. And then... Oh, I forgot you had your other effect. Anyway. Yep. What else do you have? Oh. Anyway. You hate seeing creeps at these conventions trying to ruin it when others go there to have fun and hang out with friends and possible creators and artists. I agree. I can't stand it either. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm so glad that you protected this person. That's amazing. Speaking of ruined conventions, Twitch finally made a statement regarding TwitchCon. I'm going to read it to you and you guys tell me if you believe any of this, of what they're saying. Because I do not. Oh, let me get out of here. I like that they went straight for the kill. Thank you. Yes. Duel. Alright, here's Twitch's response to their disaster of a TwitchCon. First, I want to be upfront and take accountability for the security incident that occurred during Imaru's meet and greet. It shouldn't have happened, and we take that very seriously. We failed both in allowing it to occur and in our response following. We mismanaged our communications about the incident, and that includes the comments I made. I apologize to Imaru for all that took place. What are we doing moving forward? For meet and greets, we've begun a complete analysis of the incident that took place, as well as other issues that came to our attention after TwitchCon concluded. We're examining everything from how we do signups to the layout to increase security controls. We're also doing a comprehensive review of overall event safety and security, and we'll be making updates for future TwitchCons. While we won't be sharing all security updates for privacy and safety reasons, we will keep our community informed about changes that directly impact attendees. We have heard concerns about IRL streaming at TwitchCon. Twitch has evolved over the years, and IRL streaming is part of Twitch. But we need to ensure that TwitchCon meets the needs of a variety of participants. We will be reviewing how we handle IRL streaming at TwitchCon, and we will have more to share soon. Finally, we got clear feedback on accessibility across the event. We're reviewing with our teams, including our production and venue staff, so that we're better equipped for future events. You put a lot of trust in us by attending TwitchCon, and we take our responsibility to keep you safe seriously. We know that TwitchCon means a lot to a lot of people, and it means a lot to us. Be on the lookout for more updates, and thanks for being a part of Twitch. Signed, Dan Clancy. That is the statement. What do you think? Let that marinate. I feel like this statement was made because they saw that Imaru was going to press charges against the man who assaulted her, rightfully so, and people were calling for her to do the same to Twitch. So I feel like they're afraid she might also do something towards them, whether charging or lawsuit or whatever. And this is like a response. She wanted to bring her own security and they said no. Miscommunication my ass. Yeah, the IRL streaming, I'm glad that it was addressed, but I mean, come on. Come on. It's insane. Yeah, there are already 7 VTubers, you know, that said they will not be returning. Yeah, a lot of VTubers said that they were not coming back. No mention of VTuber, no mention of lost gifts, no mention cutting everyone's time with the creators. Nope. Nope. And the mistreatment of VTubers on Twitch continues, unfortunately. Hello, Jankmaker, welcome! I don't think they're gonna change anything majorly. They're gonna say that they are, and they're gonna make a few tweaks here and there, and it's not gonna make much of a difference. Honestly, whoever the security was that they hired, whatever company it is, they need a new security company, because from the stories that I'm hearing, this security did not care, did not give a damn, and just let things happen. So I don't know what company that was that they used, because there's different security companies that you can pay for and you can hire. This one was not it. I have been to many different conventions, and the securities that I've been to have been tight. I've been to New York Comic Con, and security there will body slam you. And I think that's what you should do. Like, they're very... Like, they're nice. The times that I've been to New York Comic Con, you know, they're nice, but they're also like, hey, we gotta check your stuff. I went to Anime NY. I haven't been to Anime NYC in a while. I don't know how it is now. I haven't been there. Last time I went was when I lived in New York City. And they were pretty nice. And they took a lot of, like, feedback also seriously. I remember the very first time Anime NYC was a thing. The very first time it was held, I believe 2017, 2018, around there. I went, and as it was a new convention, you know, there were some things, you know, that they needed to improve on, but overall it was a good first time convention. My only thing that made me feel kind of uneasy was, so where they held Anime NYC, it's called the Javits Center, and it's a very big location, and it's very spacious. However, because it was their first year, they could not rent the whole venue, so they had to share with another convention that was going on. That's understandable. However, it kind of intermingled, and it made me and a lot of other cosplayers there a bit uncomfortable, because they were taking pictures without asking us. They were recording us. They were, I mean, they're mesmerized, right? Because they have no idea what this is, what's going on. But they're taking up close pictures of us. There was no consent going on. And there's nothing wrong with being curious and wanting to take pictures, especially of something, you know, that you haven't seen before. That makes sense. But it would have been nice to, like, be asked. Something that I've noticed at New York Comic Con is that there is a sign that literally says cosplay is not consent, and they have it everywhere. New York Comic Con does rent out the whole Javits Center, but again, this was Anime NYC's first time. And so I just made a suggestion, because after Anime NYC, they're like, what can we do to improve? And I made a tweet saying, hey, can you guys, like, put some signs like they do for, like, other conventions like New York Comic Con, you know, to be respectful of the cosplayers. You know, if you want to take a picture, please ask, like, just some signage or something. And they did. They actually, you know, they're like, well, thank you for reaching out. Like, we had no idea this was going on. We'll take this more seriously now. And then they put some signs, because there were some other people expressing the same thing. However, I remember getting a reply from this one random person that said, if you're cosplaying, expect it to happen. And I'm like, bro, what? What do you mean expect it to happen? I expect to have a good time and not have creepy people taking pictures of me behind my back. Like, I get it. You obviously you can't control everybody, but at least have something to know that the convention has your back and that they're there to protect you and make you feel comfortable. That this person would not let them go. They would not let this go. They're like, no, you should just expect it to happen if you're gonna cosplay. That people are just gonna do this. I'm like, that's a really bad take to have. I'm glad that Anime NYC took that issue seriously, because with people like that, that's an L take, my guy. That was... Why would anybody say that? Like, you see that it wasn't just me that was uncomfortable, right? There was a lot of other people uncomfortable, and you're telling me and everybody else to just expect it. Like, okay, sure. Exactly, my bad for expecting a decent human being. Like, sorry for expecting to be comfortable and having my feedback heard. Like, sorry for trying to make a community better. Excuse me? The Comic-Cons that you've been to some of the guards and staff well protected and stuck to the actors' creators, so if you tried, you better be ready for a hospital visit. Exactly. Yes. Like, they're there for security. That's their job, to protect. Like, there have been times where we're waiting in line to, you know, to do a meet and greet with a voice actor, and if you, like, stepped out of line, they would literally, like, just push you. They'd be like, no, you gotta stay in that section. Which is understandable, because, I mean, you need to stay in a certain area, and if they see that you're stepping out, they're gonna get suspicious. So, I've seen it happen. Like, even if it's an accident, they literally were like, keep it moving. Which is their job to do. Told you, probably a cheap company that clearly does not hold this kind of events. Yep. I believe it. Yep. I have no idea what's happening here. Madolch and Jelly. Girl? Oh crap, I thought you went to the graveyard. Fuck! Yes. Everybody's just blocking me here. When you were 15 during a small cosplay phase, the amount of times you got groped by girls, oh no, while taking photos. You have no idea how people walk in cosplays without personal security. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Yeah, no one should experience that. I am so sorry. Cosplay does not equal consent. Doesn't matter who they're cosplaying. Doesn't matter what they look like. Doesn't matter at all. Do not touch people. Don't touch anybody. Cosplay or not. Don't touch people. Like, consent, please. I'm so sorry, Hex. There was one creator at Lexington Comic Con, and he took a picture of a beautiful cosplayer. Walked up to her, told her what I did, and asked what you did. Asked if she wanted you to delete it. She said no. Since you had the courage to ask and sign one of my books. Oh, that's so nice. See. Just ask people. That's it. Honestly, girl, I don't even know what's happening right now. Yes. Craziest part, you weren't even legal. No, you were 15. People are just awful. Yes, people can be awful. It's like they see cosplay and they think they can do whatever they want. It makes no sense. Unity. Okay, cool. I am very sorry that happened to you, Hex. That should have never happened, and I'm sorry that you went through that experience. These older people can be grabby. Grabby and creepy. A mountain lion is so confused. It mistakes a house cat for a cub. Wait, that is cute. On some cute news. Sprinkle in something adorable. The mountain lion is so confused. Is probably confused why it's not growing. Aww. Wait, it's adorable. It's like holding it in its mouth like if it's its own cub. That is so cute. I'm glad I didn't eat it. Orcust? This is like the second time. Usually I never run into Orcust. What's happening? I know there's a lot to talk about. I'm trying to sprinkle in some cute news. After all this horrible con news and VTuber drama and everything, let's talk about kittens and mountain lions. You've been harassed by girls and you felt uncomfortable. Oh, ooh, professional cosplayer. Oh, that's nice. Oh no, I hate that you have to go through that. Harassment is from all genders. Like, for people, it still bothers me what we were talked about yesterday. How men don't experience harassment because they're a male VTuber, and that bothers me. Like, it happens. We just don't hear about it. It's just like when men IRL get harassed and assaulted. They don't report it. It just things like that bother me. Yeah. And I'm very sorry you have to go through that. You should be able to cosplay in peace without anybody harassing you, anybody grabbing you. People need to learn to be respectful. Yeah, animals, animes, games, yes. To be fair, for big cats, normal cats will always look like a cub. They're like the same color too. No wonder I thought it was their cub. And of course it's an orange cat. Of all the cats, an orange cat is the one that got claimed by a mountain lion. Not only does it look like its own cub, but it's probably acting chaotic too. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a lion. The yummy mini... There's a yummy mini shoulder bag? Wait, no? That is so cute. I love the yummies. Ooh, let's see. There's movies getting released in 2026. Okay. We have Mercy, January 23rd. The Bride, March 6th. Project Hail Mary, March 20th. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, yes, April 3rd. Michael, April 24th. Mortal Kombat 2, May 8th, yes. The Mandalorian and Grogu, May 22nd. Toy Story 5, June 19th. And Supergirl. I'm excited for Supergirl. I'm also excited about Mortal Kombat 2. I watched the first one. It was terrible. I loved it. So much CGI. Will I pay to watch the second one? Of course. Why wouldn't I? It's great. I love the franchise. I love the games. If my computer could handle it, I would totally be streaming Mortal Kombat games. But it can't handle it, so I can't do it. Unfortunately. You know someone that worked on the Mario movie. Nice. Oh yes, tag me in the post, Hex. Yes, I want to see it. 7-foot gummy worm. Ooh, that's a tummy ache waiting to happen. Although I do want to eat it. Uh-huh. Please give me heads. Please. Son of a bitch! Alright, well. I could. Let's do this. Me. Oh, come on. Whatever you're gonna do, do it. Okay. Activate. Come on. Yes. Select one monster on your side of the field. Defense of the selected monster becomes equal to the combined original defense of all face-up monsters on your side of the field until the end of this turn. I see. That's not gonna do anything for me. Instead, I'm gonna do this. Joey's luck's not on my side. I do. That guy's extremely lucky. For a gamble deck, he seems to be getting everything. I need what he's got. Please. And without fusion, definitely, please. Not being able to use fusion sucks. Please. Okay, well. That's everything. I'm out of ideas. Johnny Depp has been cast as Ebenezer Scrooge in a new Christmas Carol movie with T. West. Is it T. West or Ty West? I'm gonna go with my instinct and say T. West. Set to direct in theaters November 13th, 2026. So apparently there's gonna be 2 Christmas carols. Who's directing the other one? Well, I have to look it up because there's 2. I saw that there were 2. Hold on, let me click on this tweet. I think, unless that was made up, but I'm pretty sure I saw that there was gonna be 2 already, like, being made. I don't remember who the other one was. Oh. There you go. That's what it is. So there is another Christmas Carol film in development. Dr. Robert Eggers. William Dafoe is going to be Ebenezer Scrooge. So there's the William Dafoe and Johnny Depp. Those are being in development. Do we need any more Christmas Carol movies? No. There's like 50 adaptations. There's even a Daffy Duck adaptation. What is it? The McScrooge? What's his name? What's the duck's name? It's McScrooge, right? Like, there's so many versions. There should be a Yu-Gi-Oh version of a Christmas Carol. There's a Simpsons version where Burns gets visited by 3 ghosts. There's so many out there. Do we need any more? The Cookie Monster met the K-pop Demon Hunter girls. Ooh, Cookie Monster, nice. Lucky. Oh, does that mean they're gonna be on Sesame Street? I like when celebrities are on Sesame Street. It's so nice. Andrew Garfield being on Sesame Street made me cry because he was talking about when his mom passed away, and so they were using Sesame Street as a way for like kids to talk about their emotions and understand grief, and I'm like, oh my god. I love Sesame Street. The amount of times you shuffled your hand and got the same exact cards almost makes you feel like there's something wrong with the shuffling algorithm. Huh. You know, I haven't really paid attention. Because I was planning to get the Lacrima wallpaper, but I didn't notice. Interesting. Oh yes, speaking of male VTubers, somebody clarified, because male VTubers, the topic was circulating again, unfortunately, and people were saying, oh, you need to have a good design, you need to do this, you need to do that to stand out. Everything except the actual content. And so yeah, I saw it earlier too, and this person is right. Content should be the first thing you do as a VTuber, as anything for content creation, because that's what this is. Content creation. You don't need a model, you don't even need a PNG, you don't need to have a face or a fancy design. There are so many faceless content creators. If you go and scroll on TikTok, there's a person who makes content just using their hand. Like, she talks, you know how when you like move your hands up and down like in the little talking motion with your hands? That's how she makes her videos. She talks, but you don't see her face, you just see her hand. That's it. Her hand is moving, you hear her voice, but you just see her hand. And she has thousands and thousands of views and thousands of followers. That is how she creates her content. By being a hand with a voice. That is it. You don't need a fancy design. You don't need a face. You don't need anything. You just need content. That's it. I don't know in what universe people forgot that VTubers are still creators. Create the content first. Yes. Create the content first. First create and then make it better. That's it. That's all you have to do. Create first, eventually you'll improve on it. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like what artists always say. Draw it first and make it better later. It's the same thing. Do the content first and improve later. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Yes. We're gonna put you... Nope. And we're gonna leave you right there. And we're gonna special summon. And let's see. Let's do this one and that one. And we'll put you there. Of course. Yup. Not yet. Give me you. And then, now we'll do this. Hold on. Yes. Give me. Excellent. Activate. Yes. Nope. Yes. Activate. Let's get Miss Thing out on the field. There you go. Activate. Yes. There we go. Nope. And we'll put you right there. And I don't want you... Let's leave it at that. We're done with it. People are trying to use the female logic for small VTubers. Good looks character to amass randoms with... Yeah. Even then, like... I've seen some amazing character designs with female VTubers, and I check them out. So I'm like, wow, this design is really cool, really pretty and intricate. And then I check out their content, and it is very boring. And then less than a year later, they quit. If you amass a following overnight, it's good and bad. It's good because, I mean, you get your following, right? You build yourself up and you have all of that. However, it's bad because one, it's not a community that you curated over time. It's something that just happened overnight. You blew up, your design was great, or you had, I don't know. I've seen somebody with a really great design that blew up overnight, but they did not know how to handle their success, and they just did not grow anymore. So that's the second downside is, yeah, you'll have all these followers overnight, but if you don't know how to maintain it, that's as far as you're gonna go. Like, it's, oh, they're gone. It's good to build things steadily over time versus gaining some sort of success overnight, because it's very rare that somebody gets successful overnight and maintains that success and keeps building upon it and builds upon their community. It's very rare that it happens. Not saying it doesn't, it's just, it's very rare. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there that think they fall into that exception. And when they don't fall into that exception, they quit. And they end up either rebranding, starting over, or doing something that is completely different. Like sometimes they'll go into OnlyFans, or they'll just quit content creation entirely. But they don't know how to handle that overnight success, and it ends up being a failure for them, and they quit before they even try. And it's very sad to see, because you can tell that they put so much love into this design only to be used very shortly. But having a good design is not all. You need to have more than that. Whether you're a female VTuber or a male VTuber, you need to create the content. You need to do that first. You need to see, what content are you doing? What is it that you want people to see about you? Like, what's your niche? What is it that you're gonna do? And I've seen VTubers, both male and female, all they'll do is they'll just stream. And they stream but without engaging with their chat. Exactly, without engaging. Or they'll sit there silently. Let's say they don't have a chat yet, which, you know, totally valid if you're just starting. But they won't talk unless they have somebody watching their stream, like their viewer counter watchers. And once they see that, like, oh, okay, somebody is watching me, now we can talk. No, you can't. One piece of advice that a big VTuber said, and I do like this, is that you need to talk as if you have hundreds of people watching you. It doesn't matter. You know, you could have 0 viewers. You still need to act like you are being watched by everybody. No, unfortunately, you need to stay in there. Sure. And I've seen some VTubers say, well, I'm not going to talk unless somebody is there to watch me. And like, you're kind of setting yourself back here. Like, you just need to talk. Chat. Talk to yourself. I'm great at talking to myself. I make up scenarios in my head and hurt my own feelings. I'm great at doing that. I can talk to myself. I can talk to you guys. I can talk to anybody. I can talk to a dog. I can talk to a wall. Like, you gotta interact. Yeah, even if there's no one in chat, the stream will be in VOD, so we'll turn into a video. Exactly. You have to clip your own stuff. You have to edit. You don't even have to do any fancy edits. Just clip your things. If you thought this was a good gameplay, clip it. If you thought you were talking about something interesting, clip it. Like, you have to do your own work at first. I've seen a lot of smaller VTubers asking for other people to clip their stuff and be like, anybody have clips of this? Anybody have clips of that? My guy, you have 100 Twitter followers and 4 Twitch followers. What do you think? No. You need to put that work in yourself. Or You need to put in your own money to pay other people to do that work for yourself. Like, if you they see other people doing the work and doing the clips and all the edits for other VTubers, so they assume that they're gonna get the same treatment. No, you're not going to get the same treatment. That's not gonna happen. You have to build yourself up if you want that same treatment, and also don't expect it. Like, I'm pretty sure some of the bigger VTubers never expected for other people to be doing this work for them. Like, someone that's just starting out is expecting someone else to do all the work for you? No. You have to go in and do the work. Or again, pay somebody to do that work. There's people that you can pay that do those services, editing videos, clipping it for you, posting things for you. You can pay somebody. It's gonna not be cheap, but if that's what you want, then that's what you need to invest in. That's that. If the content is boring, no character design will save you in the long run. Yep. Same thing with writing. Write first, then edit all the good stuff in or cut stuff out. Yeah. Sometimes you have to get out everything in your head, and then from there, chop it up. That's it. That's the one thing you could care less about, is VTubers having certain proportions to get your attention. I want to see if they're a good personality, because if you don't, I'm not going to stick around. Yep. I get it. I get you. Like, your design can attract me, but when I see and I get to your page and there's nothing that makes me want to stay, I'm gonna go. I like your design, but why am I here? What are we doing? Yeah, if you're not engaging, they won't stick around. Yeah. And look, I get it. Sometimes chat, if you're a bigger VTuber or a streamer in general, sometimes chat gets a bit too fast, but they still engage. These bigger creators, they still engage with their chat. They still talk. They still try the best as they can to keep up with it, because they like the engagement. Like, talking one-on-one like this is one of the beauties of streaming. The only thing that I do defend creating spaces, make sure your audio is clear to hear. Bad mic configuration is the worst thing. Other than that, everything else is a luxury. Yep, I agree. As someone who has had mic issues, it's very annoying. I am so glad that I have this really good mic after the fiasco of my previous mic that I retired. It's the nicest way I'm gonna say. But yeah, having just decent audio. You don't have to have the most expensive mic out there. There are some cheap microphones that can have a decent quality and really just mess with your settings. You know, before I got this mic, the previous one that was, you know, messed up, the best I could do was work around it. I messed with the settings a lot. We tried to get it, you know, as best as we can, but one of the biggest factors was that I had to talk in a lower volume, and it was really annoying and it made my skin itch, but it's something I had to do. Otherwise, it would have been even worse quality. Okay. But that's just something that had to happen, sadly. Yes. Yes. We're gonna put you right there. Yay. Okay. Alright. And then we're gonna do... Yep. Yep. Activate. You're gonna stop me. Just like you, this is the first time you heard of you and you like my personally. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And we're happy that you're here. Welcome, Russell. I'm not gonna special summon. I'm gonna leave as is. We're gonna leave it. The main reason you stuck around is because of that engagement. Granted, half the time was to bonk me. Hey, hey. If you don't want me to simp over these cards, take it up with Konami. They're the ones that are doing it. It's their fault. I am but an innocent victim of beautiful cards. I mean, look at her! Isn't she beautiful? Can't blame me. I did destroy the last mic. And eardrums. Half the cheap mics can be fixed in OBS filters or a simple audio mixer. Yes, of course. They can. There's a lot of tutorials too. Free tutorials there. I saw some paid tutorials. Don't pay for a tutorial. There's a lot of free ones out there. I respect the bag, but at the same time, it can get a little too far. Oh wow. Yep. Trickstar Festival for the win. Yes, Wednesday through Friday, unless I say something. But yes, Wednesday through Friday. Thank you, Kaiser. I usually start at 10 p.m. Eastern time. But if I start a little late, it's because my computer decided to be a silly goose. And I have to wait for it to stop. Oh, look at that. Activate. Nope. Give me... Yes. Activate. Nope. Yes. I want... let's see. If I use you, I can put you back in my hand and then you'll be there. But then... I need to defeat you. Okay. How about I do this one? Right. Activate. Hold on. This card destroys a monster, blah blah blah. Okay, great. You can go away. Nope. And now I'm going to do this. Give me back my girl. Nope. Nope. That's what you get for taking her. You don't know how to use her or treat her right properly. You don't deserve her. He had a crush to this day on Dark Magician Girl. Yes! Dark Magician Girl is the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Baddie. I have her figurine and I have her cards surrounding the figurine. She is on my shelf and she is beautiful. Shout out to my finance for getting it to me. That was mistake number 1. This reminds me of the time where everyone wanted to become a paid coach for small streamers. Oh my god. The amount of VTuber manager services that popped up. I checked some of them out. So, another one of my guilty pleasures besides celebrity gossip. Hello, thank you, Russell. Thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Oh my god! Dark Magician Girl has come out for you, Russell. Look at that. Just as we were talking about her, there she is. It's in the stars. It's fate. That's amazing. I know, the bot lives, right? So, besides celebrity gossip, I like to look into scams. Have you seen, like, whenever you see something going, like, you're on your feed, and it's like, oh, you can play games for money or something? So I looked into some of those. Or you can do a survey for a $500 Target gift card. I like to look into them to see where the hell they get the audacity from. So I did the same thing with these so-called VTuber managers. I would ask and be like, I'm interested in your services. What are your prices? And blah, blah, blah. And they would send me their prices. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. Like, are you serious? This is what you're charging? Like, you are a scammer and you are scamming. How dare you? You're taking advantage of people who desperately want to grow into the space, and you're charging money without even proper experience. Their so-called experience is managing their own accounts and maybe a friend of theirs. And you think that's enough to make you a manager. There's a reason managers get paid a lot of money. Because of the experience that goes behind it. I got all 3 Candinas. Well, fuck it. We ball. Let's bring out... Let's see, what do I have? I need festival. Yes. Interesting. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. Yep. Yes. Activate. Yes. Yeah. She's back in my hand. Activate. Yes. You go there. Activate. Or maybe I should have waited. Oh well. I clicked the shiny button. Let's see. Let's bring you out. Here you go. The bot did nothing. The bot, I have no idea what's happening. Again. It's doing its own thing. Frick, okay. Yep. Well, I know. How about 1 and 2. And we're gonna put you here. Oh, let's see. Hello, MDA. Hello, Richard. Welcome. Yes. Yes. And she has returned. She is beauty. She is grace. She will punch you in the face. Yay! Oh, I didn't see that. She folds down and defeats. That's so funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, so close. For the next Pokemon main games, Wind and Water, is that what the next one is called? Nice. Hopefully it's A lot better, and people are happy with it. I know Pokemon has been upsetting its fan base. So I hope they've learned their lesson and come out with something amazing. How do I feel with a tornado somewhere in Texas and a hurricane heading to Florida? Oh, sweet Jesus. Mother Nature, you scary. Where's the Hold on. I need... No, that one. Oh, where's the tornado? I'm gonna look it up. Activates. Oh, it was part of the leak. Oh, coming out next year. Okay. Activate. Yep. I stopped you from stopping me. Because I can still do this. Trickstar Festival. Always great to use. Activate. Yes. Yes. And now I select Colchica, my savior, for many, many times. Let's see. Anything? Okay, let's do with this one and that one. Okay, activate you. Nope. Yes. Activate. Yes. Nope. Yes. And bring you out to the field. And we are done. Burn them. Activate this one, but not the other one. Nope. And we'll set you here. I probably should have picked the dragon. Muscle memory. The Simpsons are gonna be in Fortnite? Why do I feel like that should have happened sooner? They already have Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, and King of the Hill. Honestly, I thought I would think Simpsons would be first before any of them. Because I mean, it's the Simpsons. They were first. But I'm glad they're finally going. Nice. Can't wait to see all the memes and videos that come out of it. Oh yeah, Digimon stole the show, of course. I've been seeing people enjoy it and praising the game. Oh, no, that's gonna backfire on me. Ooh. Revealer of the ice barrier, okay. Oh, yes, I see. Cookie Monster met the Huntrix girls. Hasbro says they have 45 to 50 TV shows and movies in the works based on their IP. A Monopoly movie? A Guess Who movie? Didn't they already make a Guess Who movie, or was that just a parody? I think that was a parody. Transformers, of course, there's always Transformers movies. My Little Pony, iconic. Connect 4. How can there be a movie about Connect 4? I'm curious. I kind of want to see that. Wouldn't Monopoly just be reality? Like billionaires just owning a whole monopoly of business. That's just IRL. I think it's a parody of Guess Who that I saw, and I think I'm confusing it with real life. Wouldn't be surprised if it was like an SNL skit that I'm falling for. K-pop Demon Hunters has passed 400 million views on Netflix. Wow. Yes, the film absolutely deserves to win Best Animated Feature. It absolutely does. Okay. Okay. You've destroyed all of my cards. Right. Right. You've got one shot, my guy. And I ruined it. Victory! Yes. Roll the dice. Ooh, yay. One. Ooh. Okay. I hate that I don't go forward. I rolled a 4 and I only go one space. That is so rude. Gen Z wants more animation and less sex on screen, according to a Teens and Screens survey, Variety reports. Preference for animated content over live action jumped from 42% from last year to 48.5% this year, and nearly 48% of 19 to 24-year-olds also preferred animated content. I'm on their side. Gen Z, absolutely. More animated content. We had such good animated content growing up. And I feel like the newer generations aren't having that anymore. And it's so sad. Like, we had so many cartoons. Not only that, but like, we had a variety of different art styles. Everything looks the same now. But we had such a plethora of animated styles that sometimes we gravitated toward one, others to another one. And it's, ooh, Agro Stars, or Argo Stars, okay. We had so much to choose from. Whether it was on paid cable or free cable. Is it free cable or is it free? Whatever. There was just so many different animation out there that we still talk about to this day because of how amazing it is. But now it feels like the creativity is narrowing. Everybody wants to be a Disney Pixar remake because they just want money. They want attention. That's it. But the thing is, that lack of creativity and being different is exactly their downfall. All you had was Ash Blossom and you waited this long to use it? Okay. Come on. I select you. Yeah, there aren't that many good anime or cartoons. That's why they're doing a lot of reboots. Gumball came back after 7 years. Gumball was hilarious. I love Gumball. That's why a lot of reboots are being created. Because there's nothing else. How about we do... Okay. And then I do... I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do anything, but you know, fake it till you make it. I feel like there was a lot more passion and creativity for cartoons, and a lot of the artists were friends. Oh, frick. Okay, well that's... never mind. Were friends that went to the same college, and they branched out to their own craft. It's... yeah, exactly. Like... do your own thing. Let your passion and creativity just flow. But, you know, I blame capitalism. Ooh, 1984 Transformers. I really, really love the art style of 90s anime. It's beautiful. It's not this small, tiny anime girl with proportions that look absolutely ridiculous. The 90s anime women were just flawless. Peak The art style. Amazing. Beautiful. I miss it. I miss it so much. Oh, you're a collector of the original 1984 Transformers. Oh! Ooh, what do you have in your collection? That's pretty cool. I like hearing about people's collections. Speaking of reboots, Victorious is having a spin-off series focused on Trina. It's moving forward on Netflix. The series follows Trina Vega as the newest teacher at Hollywood's most elite performing arts school. Which, by the way, if you have not watched Victorious, Trina was the least talented person ever, and now she's a teacher. Make it make sense. But it's happening. Oh, let's do this one. That's all I got. What else do we have here? Ooh, Brooke A.B. revealed that she was treated poorly after losing 90% of her viewers. You are worth more than your numbers, and those people aren't worth impressing if they aren't there for you. 100%. I have seen people be treated poorly online because they don't have the numbers. And it's so sad that because people don't have the numbers or the following, that other people don't want to be friends with them. I mean, come on. That's so mean. What are you doing? You have the original Megatron. Ooh, before he became a tank, and Optimus Prime still in the box, never opened. Wait, that's so cool. Even 90s didn't have a lot of fan service compared to modern ones. Yeah, they did not. Nope. No, I agree. They did not. They had a lot of blood. A lot of gore. Not all of them, but I do remember a lot of blood. They're both signed by the voice actors. That's amazing. The only thing I have signed from the voice actors is some Funko Pops from animes. I've got All Might signed by Chris Sabat. And also Goku signed by Sean Schimmel. And I think Vegito is also signed by Sean and by Chris, the English voice actors. I've met Chris Sabat a couple of times. If you can't tell. He gave me a free Zorro autograph. He had a Zorro artwork and he signed it for me because I asked him an interesting question. I was like, yay! Yeah, this is the internet where all of us can connect with our favorite hobbies and interests. Yep. Like, even IRL influencers, not just streamers, but just influencers, they're the same way. So I've been, like, seeing some stories from other influencers, and they said that they were invited to an event. I don't remember which influencer this was, but she said she was invited to an event, and she was happy to be there, happy to, you know, to be with everybody, to be in the creator space, and she was looking forward to it. And when she was there, she didn't want to name drop anybody, but she said that this bigger influencer came up to her and was like, I don't recognize you. Who invited you? As if she was in charge of the party, right? And so this girl, she was like, well, you know, I was invited by the brand. Like, they invited me to this event. And this influencer that approached her just couldn't believe it. It's like, well, I don't know you. I don't recognize you. How could this brand invite you? I don't even know who you are. How many followers do you have? And she was like taken aback. And she was like, why does it matter to you? This isn't your party. It's a brand event. They invited me. Why do you care? And like, this other influence was like so offended, and she's like, they're just letting anybody in these days. Like, what kind of mindset do you have to be that stuck up? Brands are gonna work with people who they want to work with. Doesn't matter about their following. Doesn't matter what it is. As long as they can push their marketing, they're gonna invite people. If they're doing a good job talking about their product, whether if it's a paid promotion or something free, a free review, they're gonna invite them because they want to talk about their product. And who are you to say that they can't invite somebody simply because you don't know them? Like, get your head out of your own ass. Yeah, exactly. It's gatekeeping. It's gatekeeping, plain and simple. People like this sense of exclusivity. They like to feel superior to others for some stupid reason. And you have an Ash Blossom and Joel and Locke. Got it. Cool. Nice. I'm going to do this. Yes. And put you here. And then I'm going to do this. Yes. Yes. And you go here. And I have a feeling you're going to use your Ash Blossom, which is fine. Use it now or Lock and Joel. One or the other. There it is. Alright, got her. She's out of the hand. And let's see. We can do this. Or maybe I should have kept you in my hand. And we'll do this. And goodbye. Oh, crap. I didn't... I should have saved that. Damn it. My bad. Oof. 90s harem anime didn't have as much... fan service. I don't even remember 90s harem anime very well. I have to look. You've been collecting for 10 years now and have a building one side is full of them and collection is still not done. That's amazing. If you don't mind, we would love to see the collection in Discord. If you don't mind sharing some pictures, because that sounds like really cool. Again, totally up to you. If you don't feel comfortable, totally understand. In Discord, we like to admire collections. But again, if it's something you're not comfortable with, totally okay. Yes, Discord link in the description. Come join us. We'll fangirl over your collection. What got you into the anime was the very first movies that came out on Sci-Fi in 1991, Vampire Hunter D. I've been looking for Vampire Hunter D. My god. 8 Man After and the Kashion Robot Hunter with Lensman and Lily Cat. Ooh. I've been trying to watch Vampire Hunter D because it's spooky season and I can't find it anywhere. I want to see it. I don't want to pay for it. Let me rephrase. I have seen it in places where they're gonna charge me money. I don't want to do that. I am but a poor anime girl. So if anybody doesn't, for legal reasons, does not have places where I cannot watch it without a paywall, it would be appreciated. Remember when Niji got on fire everywhere because events inviting Doki and they were trying to blacklist her but the cons refused? It was the funniest thing ever, resulting in no one going to the Niji booth. It's so dumb that they were trying to blacklist her. Like, they're the ones that did wrong. Places I can sail the 7 seas for Vamp Hunter D. Where are those places? Psst. Haha, FBI agent, this is a joke. We're just being silly goobers. Haha. There's no pirating going on here. Pirates? The only pirates we're interested in is One Piece. Happy birthday to the talented and gorgeous Mei Hong. Yes, happy birthday. Wait, how old is she? Is she one of those people that looks ridiculously young for her age? She's 37. Amazing. So she was the voice, she was in K-pop Demon Hunters, but she was the voice of Mira. I love Mira. I think Mira is my favorite character. I love her so much. Happy birthday to Mira! This is a pirate costume. If I can find one, that'd be cool. Yes! Show off your collection! Ooh. Oh yeah, definitely should have kept you in my hand. Oh well. Oh, son of a bitch! That wouldn't have helped anyway, even if I did keep you in my hand. Never mind, that would have just... Anyway. Alright, I did not see what time it is, and we still have Yu-Gi-Oh cards to review. So, we'll stop Master Duel there. Boop. There we go. Yeah. And we'll look at the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I didn't realize what time it was. Let me get my rewards before I completely close this out. I want to get my gems. I still don't know what to spend them on. I bought the soccer field because I thought the effects were like really cool. But I do not know what else to get. For April Fools, we can all have Mai's costume on screen at the same time. The Maiverse episode. You grew up watching Metabots and Zoids with Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Zoids! Oh my god! You just unlocked something for me. I feel like I haven't heard that in so long. Yeah, I just literally looked at, I put Zoids in search and the Liger, I was obsessed with it. And it looks so cool. Wow. Literally flashback to Zoids. Okay, I'm gonna like go down the rabbit hole of all these Zoids. Childhood unlocked. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, I've been just saving them because I don't know. Nothing really caught my attention. Yeah, Dragon Maids. I think I'll save them for the Dragon Maids. Yeah. A few kits for the Liger. Okay, there are many kits, even like in Yu-Gi-Oh as well, to like build, you know, your own stuff. I'm afraid to go down that hobby hole because they are expensive and I had ramen for dinner, so that's gonna show you where I am. And I just feel like I'm gonna get it. I know I am gonna get addicted to this. So that is a hobby that I know I will love, but your girl ain't got no money. So all I can do is admire them. They look so cool. Yeah. You got your sister to watch Digimon and Monster Ranch. Ooh. Nice. I got my cousin into anime. I started her off with Sailor Moon, and then we jumped to Demon Slayer. I had to get her into the classic first, and then I showed her Demon Slayer. She was 10. Yeah, it is a deep hole. They're so cool. But it's a deep hole that needs deep pockets. In my pockets, I have women's pockets, very shallow and doesn't hold anything, unfortunately. She is coming home, consent apart. Yes. 5k gems for Dragon Maids. Alright, I'm gonna save mine for Dragon Maids. I've been influenced. I'm gonna keep them. Alright, let's look at these cards. Let me pull them up. Lots of cool cards. Let me scroll. Oops, scrolling up. Okay, alright. And keeping scrolling. There we go. Oh, there's more. Okay, we went through that last week. There we go. Okay. Let me pull it up. Yes. There we go. Perfect! Yeah. Okay. me fix myself so we can see things beautifully. Thank you, Hex and Kaiser, for sharing these cards in the Discord so we can look at them together. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Alright, let's see what we got. Starting with Exo Sister Carmel. Carmel or Carmel? I'm gonna go with Carmel. Rank... Okay, Exo Sister Carmel. Rank 4 Dark Fairy XE Effect Monster. Attack 2600, defense 1800. 2 level 4 Exo Sister monsters. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. 1. If this card is XE summoned, you can activate this effect during the end phase of this turn. Set 1 Exo Sister spell trap from your deck, graveyard, or banishment. 2. When your opponent activates a normal spell trap card for a monster effect, quick effect, you can detach all material from this card, and if you do, that effect becomes add 1 card from your opponent's graveyard to their hand. Look at her, wow. This makes me want to dye my hair red again. Gorgeous, beautiful artwork, beautiful lady. I love you. I love her outfit. Ugh. Wait, she also have red eyes too. Beautiful! Exo Sister Bat Mater. Ooh. Continuous spell card. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. 1. When this card resolves, add 2 Exo Sister monsters from your deck to your hand, then discard 1 card. 2. You can target 1 face-up monster you control immediately after this effect resolves. Normal summon 1 Exo Sister monster mentioned on it. 3. If a monsters is sent to your opponent's graveyard even during the damage step, you can make your opponent banish 1 of them. Look at this! I'm sorry, but I am loving this. I am absolutely loving this. I want to be this Exo Sister right now. I mean, look at her. Having her stare down at me like I'm some peasant. I'm jealous of this Exo Sister. Can we trade places? Alright, scrolling down. Ooh. Speaking of robots, Rescue Ace Quick Attacker, level 3 Fire Warrior effect monster. Attack 1400, defense 1400. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. 1. You can shuffle 1 other Rescue Ace card from your hand or face-up field into the deck. Special summon this card from your hand. 2. You can tribute this card. You cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except fire monsters. Also add 1 Rescue Ace monster from your deck to your hand. Then, if only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon the added monster. More robots! Yes! Ooh. Rescue Ace Arbitrator. Link 4 Fire Machine Link Effect Monster. Attack 3000. Links left, bottom, right, right. Materials 2 plus fire monsters. You can only special summon Rescue Ace Arbitrator once per turn. And you can only use its second effect twice per turn. 1. If this link card is... 1. If this card is link summoned, you can add 1 Rescue Ace Hydrant or Rescue Ace HQ from your deck or graveyard to your hand. 2. If you activate a Rescue Ace Quick Play spell or normal trap, you can target 1 card on your opponent's field, destroy that target. Ooh! Look what we just watched in the show at the beginning of stream. We have Excelsia and we have Albaz, his other half dragon. Look at that. And I like her outfit. This is the outfit from the show. Excelsia of the Black Dragon. Ha! Level 8 Light Spellcaster Synchro Effect Monster. Attack 2500, defense 2500. Materials. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. 1. During the main phase, quick effect, you can banish this card until the end phase, and if you do, special summon 1 Fallen of Albaz, or 1 level 4 or lower monster that mentions it from your deck or graveyard. 2. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 level 8 fusion monster in your graveyard or banishment and 1 card on the field. Shuffle both and this card into the deck. Ooh! They gave him a great artwork here. Look at that. They got him smoldering into the camera. And he's got a great new outfit, a new hairstyle. He's got it going on. Fallen of the White Dragon. Level 4 Dark Dragon effect monster. Attack 1800, defense 0. This card is always treated as Fallen of Albaz. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If this card is in your hand, you can send one monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz from your extra deck to the graveyard. Special summon this card. You can also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except level 8 fusion and synchro monsters. 2. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one Excelsia monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Ooh, colorful, shiny. Who are you? Let's find out. Archmage Non-Finito. Level 7 Earth Illusion Fusion Effect Monster. Attack 2400, defense 1500. Materials: 2 Archmage monsters. Must be either fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck by discarding one spell trap and tributing one level 7 or higher Archmage monster from your hand or field. You can only special summon Archmage Non-Finito once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. 1. If this card is special summoned, you can set one Archmage spell trap from your deck. 2. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control. Ooh. I'm gonna chug some water. I have been talking for so long, my throat is dry. Ooh, twins! Ooh. Ooh. I like her outfit. Ooh. Let's find out about you guys. Sheena, the Twin Storm Deities of Divine Thunder. Level 9 Wind Dragon effect monster. Attack 2900, defense 1500. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. When your opponent activates a card or effect while you control a wind monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, then apply this effect based on that card's effect type. Monster, return all face-up monsters on the field to the hand except Sheena, the Twin Storm Deities of Divine Thunder. Spell Trap, return all spells and traps on the field to the hand. 2. The first time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. Ooh. So they're in Burst Protocol packs. Alright. Ooh, 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 ooh. What is this? What's going on here? Somebody is being sacrificed. What did you do? You're the chosen one. Forbidden Ritual Art. Oh god. Normal trap card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. Ritual summon one ritual monster from your graveyard by banishing other monsters from your graveyard whose total levels exactly equal its level but destroy it during the end phase. 2. You can banish this card from your graveyard once this turn when you ritual summon with the card effect that requires monsters. You can also banish ritual monsters from your graveyard as monsters used for the ritual summon. Oh wow. Exactly, that's a ritual, alright. Oh, what's this? Oh, who are these little guys? What are they doing to this poor child? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna do my best to pronounce this. Shichi Gosan Shugo. Normal trap card. 1. Special summon one... What? Oh, 1. Special summon one level rank 1 monster from either graveyard, and if you do, equip this card to it. 2. Once per turn during the end phase, increase the equipped monster's level rank by 1. 3. Apply these effects based on the equipped monster's level rank. 3+, it gains attack equal to its original attack. 5+, it is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. 4. Once per turn during your standby phase, if the equipped monster's level rank is 7 or higher, send all cards on the field to the graveyard. But what are they doing to the little boy? Who are these little creatures? They're like little balloon ninjas. Balloon ghost ninjas. Oh. looks like he has a sweater on, actually. That is so cute. First penguin. Level 1 water winged beast effect monster. Attack 100, defense 100. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. If you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, it is treated as a tuner. 2. You can discard one card and reveal water synchro monsters in your extra deck. Add one water monster with the same type as the revealed monster, but one level lower from your deck to your hand. Then you can change this card to face-down defense position. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except water monsters. Ooh! Pretty dragon. Ooh. Dark staring? No, dark starring. Dark starring at the blue sky. Level 10 dark reptile effect monster. Attack 3000, defense 2700. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name once per turn. If a monster or monsters is special summoned from the deck and or extra deck by an opponent's activated monster effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it. When a monster effect is activated that includes special summoning a monsters, quick effect, you can banish one card from your hand or field, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. 3. During the end phase, if this card is currently banished and was banished this turn, you can return one of your other banished monsters to the graveyard. Ooh. I can't wait to see without the sample on it. This looks nice. Very nice dragon. I like dragons. Speaking of dragons, the side tangent, I saw this tweet. I'll share it with you guys. It's funny. There's this woman who's saying, I'm pregnant. She's trying to name her babies. Like, please send suggestions with names ending with ON before my husband says dragon again. She just wants names that end in ON, but her husband keeps saying dragon. Hey, I mean, if it was good enough for Garp to name his son Dragon, you should be fine, right? Just pretend you're in an anime. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Oh. Who are you? Tip of the tongue reduction, normal trap. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, you scared me. You okay? Did someone wake you up from your nap? Are you good? Alright, she's good. Tip of the tongue reduction, normal trap. 1. When your opponent activates a card or effect by declaring exactly one card name, negate that effect. Then you can add one card with that name from your deck to your hand. 2. If this set card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target one face-up monster they control. It loses 500 attack. Yeah, she has jump scare barks, unfortunately. She's staying with me this weekend. Pet sitting her. But yeah, she has jump scare barks. And it's also really cute whenever she hears like sirens, she starts singing with them. Like you'll hear the siren outside and she'll literally go ow. She's helping. She's stating the urgency of the emergency. Ooh, okay. Trying to get a good close-up. Ooh! Hey, mermaid! Twinsies! Ooh! Rishadal Wendy... Ooh, okay. This is gonna take some sounding out for me. Wendy Kulu. Rishadal Wendy Kulu. Level 6 Wind Psychic Fusion Effect Monster. Attack 200, Defense 2800. Materials 1 Shadal monster plus 1 Wind monster. Must first be fusion summoned. Yes, okay. I don't know why I read it like I didn't understand it. Must first be fusion summoned. You can only use this card's name one effect once per turn. 1. Quick effect. You can change any number of face-down monsters on the field to face-up defense position. Then you can change a number of other face-up monsters to face-down defense position up to the number of flip monsters that were just flipped face-up. 2. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shadal card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Eee. Yeah, it came perfect. Yeah. She is a Chihuahua, but she's a Chihuahua with long hair. And she has a gray mustache already. So she already has her gray hairs. She's a little old lady who takes space in my bed. She's cute. I love her. Oh, here we go. The yummies! Thank you, Hex. Look how cute it is. I love it. I want it. I want it. Oh my god. The strawberry ears. They're so cute. I love the stance. Look at the way it's standing. Oh my god. There's one too. Wait. It's a little ghost yummy. Oh my god. I'm dying at these. These keychains are so cute. I want this one. Look at it. Look at the little paws. This is so adorable. Yes, the yummies are the best thing ever. I want to thank whoever suggested this. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Whoever created you, thank you. You are amazing. He's so cute. They make me want a parfait though. I want one. They are adorable. Oh yes, some fashion to review. Alright, that is in Chisme. Yes. We've got Digimon. Oh, hold on. That was all the cards. Yes, that was the end of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yay! Thank you again to Hex and Kaiser for sharing the cards. Thank you so much. Alright, let's see. Digimon, Kigurumi, One Piece Fleece, Gabumon. Check it out. Alright. This looks so comfy. I'm kind of iffy on this part. It looks cute and comfy, don't get me wrong, but I'm a little iffy on this patch. I don't know if it's just the picture, but it looks like it's not completely attached to the to the suit itself. This is literally my job, guys. It is what I do. Anytime we get a sample, it is my job to review them and make sure that they're all good. So I tend to catch things like that. Very small things. I do this 5 days a week. So if I notice something off, that's just my eye now. But it does look a little off here. Maybe, again, it could just be the picture and not the product itself. But it's cute. It's adorable. And it's got the horde. I love it. I love onesies. I have a happy onesie. It's back in my family house. I need to bring it with me. My brother has I think a Vaporeon onesie. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this is so beautiful and intricate. Wow. Wait, who created this? I know the post is asking if Halloween costume or not, but I want to know who created this. Has to be a custom design. Look at the stitching and the lace. Okay, the petticoat is absolutely stunning. All this lace, all this hard work. I definitely want to know who created this. Who is the original? Because this is beautiful. I'm sure this took hours, months. I wouldn't be surprised if it took years. But this probably just took so long to make. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think it's a corset. I can kind of see it back here a little bit, but it is beautiful. Yeah, not just Halloween. I mean, you don't have to wear the hat. You could just wear it out and about. If I had this, I would definitely be wearing it past Halloween. It is beautiful. Oh yeah, it could be a flap. I could see that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Leather straps for the win. Ooh, okay. I kind of like the other one more. If I had to choose between the two, I'd pick the other one. This one is gorgeous as well. But I'm not a huge fan, personally. I'm not a huge fan of plaid. I have maybe 2 or 3 plaid pieces, but more like they're more like flannels. I kind of just wear them like over crop tops. I don't know. Does plaid can be cute? Don't get me wrong, but just I don't know. I gravitate towards non-plaid things versus things that do have plaid. But this is very beautiful, and the artwork is stunning as well. What is this? I love corsets. Oh, I love it so much. This, oh my god, look at the boning. Boning is very hard to do. My friend, she actually, so she was a design major. She's a designer now. And so she went into corseting, and the boning is so intricate and difficult. She wanted to scream. But she can do it. This is amazing. Oh, I love these details here. I love the small little details and the artwork, all the intricacy that goes into it. Lace is its own project on its own. Look at the sleeves. I love bell sleeves. Boning. Hi, Ba. Of course, the boning is what. Ooh, 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 ooh. Who made the wings? Oh my god, the lace on the wings. Have you guys ever seen lace being made? Lace is something that cannot be replicated by machine. It has to be by hand. And it is such a delicate and beautiful process. And these wings are all lace. Oh, that is stunning. The dress. Oh, oh, so this is like a one piece. These aren't gloves. This is a whole one thing. Oh, wow. Oh, I love this dress. Without the wings, and if you like make this sleeveless, this is a beautiful evening gown. Go out in the town like this. Stop hearts. Steal hearts. But then, you know, you put the wings back on and the claws, and you can rip hearts out and eat them. Ooh. Ooh. More corsets. I love corsets. Oh! Not trying to get in trouble here. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, these rings are lovely. And matching nails. Gorgeous. This is beautiful. I do like the necklace. I was trying to get in on the necklace, and then I was like, let me not get banned. Oh, this is a cute outfit. This is a very cute fit. Oh wait, her bows have charms on them. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Who's this person? I'm gonna go follow them now. Ooh, what is this? Is this a cosplay? Yes, it is! This is one of the Exo sisters. If you take away the logo, add in some brown boots, maybe make this a little bit shorter. I say that because I'm a short person, so long dresses make me look like I'm some peasant girl working in the farm. So making a little bit shorter, and it'd be a cute apple picking outfit, you know, a cute apple picking date outfit, or just a regular day outfit. So cute. Another one! Oh yeah, somebody made this. Somebody, I could tell by the way it's on the doll. Beautiful. You can take the cape off for a night on the town. Yeah. I love seeing people create cosplays. Yes, I saw this lantern bag. And I saw the you want a lantern shaped bag, you want a lantern shaped bag. And I was like, you know what, you're right, I do want a lantern shaped bag. This person has been making very unique bag designs. They made another one. I don't remember what it was. I just saw it earlier. And it wasn't this lantern bag, but they made something else. And it looked beautiful. So this person is absolutely amazing and so creative in the bags that they make. I think they also made a strawberry bag. It was a while ago, but I've been seeing all the bags that they make, and it's beautiful, flawless. I think they made a mushroom bag too. They're so creative in the bags that they make. Off-shoulder heart dress parka. Oh, those are words that I would have never put together. A heart dress parka. You want a jacket? You don't need one. It's part of your dress. You have a 2-in-1. No need to carry around extra fabric or extra pieces. It's all built in 2-in-1. So convenient. Oh, they're booties. I also saw this one too. It's the same person as the lantern bag. They're so creative in their craft. This is what we need. More creativity. Interest check. Very interested. Super interested. There's another one. I love this. This is Nyahalo. Nyahalo has such cute designs. And they always do things like this first of interest check. And so the more people are obviously interested, then they'll actually create the item. Which I love it. Oh my god, shoes. Don't get me started on shoes. I have so many. And I love booties. Booties are just the cutest thing ever. Oh, they have a little platform on them, so they're going to be very comfortable. I love comfortable shoes. Comfortable heels are a thing. It all depends on the platform, the arc of it, and also when you walk on it, if the rocker is also there, because there are some shoes that are heels that have no rocker that make it impossible to walk in. Steve Madden. I love Steve Madden shoes. They are gorgeous shoes, but they are so uncomfortable. I can't walk in them. Like there's no rocker, there's no padding. They're just vibes. That's it. So basically, stop feeling your feet. These are gorgeous, beautiful. Oh, I love booties. I don't need any more booties. Yes, I do. It's boot season, but I don't need any more. Yes, I do need. Oh, God. You know, it doesn't help that my career is shoes. I have so many wear tests. I don't even wear them. After the wear test phase, I don't wear them anymore. So I just donate them to local shelters, to women's shelters, because I mean, they're all women's shoes. But I feel like I'm complaining about a first world problem. I have too many shoes. I don't have too many shoes. I don't have enough shoes, actually. I love shoes. I'm just examining them. Like, again, this is my job, to look at the product and make sure everything is good and see if anything stands out. I'm actually looking at the studs right here. It looks like there's a little bit of crimping going on. But it's not happening here, so it could just be a manufacturer thing. They probably just need to be more careful on the execution. Because this one seems to like dig in a little bit more. But over here it's sitting nice and pretty. So like if this came to my desk, I would literally, this is what I would say. I would like take a picture of this I had to send in, you know, a message to the manufacturer, be like, hey, you did great on this side, but on this one, it wasn't executed great. It looks like it's digging in, and it's kind of wrinkling the leather around the stud, making it look cheap and broken. Please follow the same method that you did on this boot, on the same one over here, and please be careful when doing the stud, so we don't get this issue anymore. That's how I would reply back. But again, that's just me. I'm examining every little thing. A normal person would just go, wow, pretty! I am no longer normal about shoes. I don't think I've ever been normal about shoes. I've always been obsessed with shoes. And now, that's how I make my living. If I were to tell 10-year-old me that I would be making shoes for a living, I would think she'd faint. These are beautiful. I do like this lacing going up on the side. Absolutely stunning. Just bring flats so you can wear something from when your feet gets tired. Yes, always have flats or some comfortable shoe. Always. Thank you for sharing all the beautiful fashion. Absolutely stunning, gorgeous, amazing. I really love that witch's dress and the angel one with all the lace. Very beautiful. I want to know who made those. They deserve lots of love and lots of credit for making them. Very beautiful. Ooh, wow. We are almost at 3 hours. We had a lot of fun today. Talking, dueling, talking. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for hanging out with Mermai this week. Absolutely lovely. Get your votes in for the final Halloween costume for next week, for Halloween. So speaking of Halloween, I will not be able to stream the day of Halloween, unfortunately, and I won't be able to stream Thursday. So streams are going to be for next week only, and I'll make a post of this as well. They're going to be Monday through Wednesday. I just had some things come up that I cannot move around, sadly. So I cannot stream on Halloween, which makes me so sad, but I will be streaming Monday through Wednesday. I will see you guys then, and we'll play some more spooky games, and we'll have lots of fun on Halloween week. And yeah, we'll have the last costume. Oh my god, it's finally over. Oh no. Why did October go so fast? Halloween I actually don't have Halloween plans. I wish I did. I mean, I've been asking around, like, any Halloween parties? I like to give out candy on Halloween. Not that I don't like Halloween parties. A lot of Halloween parties are happening Saturday and not Friday, which I'm like, guys, Halloween is happening on a Friday, you know, Halloween parties. But I've been seeing a lot of Halloween events happening November 1st, which, I mean, I guess, yeah, sure, it's still technically Halloween weekend. Today, I think this weekend also counts as Halloween weekend too. Every weekend is Halloween weekend for me. October. I don't know, if I do go out to a Halloween party, I will let y'all know, but I really don't have official Halloween party plans. Like I said, everything's happening on a Saturday. But I really do just like giving out Halloween candy. I don't know, I like giving out the candy to the kids and seeing all the cute costumes. They're just so adorable. But I don't think I'll even be able to give out Halloween candy. I think I'm gonna be one of those boring people this year and put out a bowl out, and that's it, sadly. Day of the Dead is November 2nd. Actually, let me go over the schedule of Day of the Dead, because it's not just November 2nd. So, let me see. There's a schedule. Alright, hold on. Let me see. I think it's the beginning of next week or in the middle of next week that it actually starts. Hold on. god, where is it? I thought I saw it. Day of the Dead. How do I leaning up? Oh, speaking of, I've been seeing. This is so stupid. So for some reason, people are how do I word this? They're putting in the minimalistic trend into Day of the Dead decorations, which, what are you doing? Day of the Dead altars are supposed to be colorful. They're supposed to guide the spirits to you. There's a reason why there's all those colors. And so I've been seeing ofrendas, different altars, all white, lack of color, boring beige, nothing fun, and it's becoming a trend, and it looks so awful. It's supposed to be colorful for a reason. Where's the orange? Where's the pink? Where's the love? It looks so empty, so lifeless. The spirits aren't gonna want to come back. Like, why did this even happen? I don't know who started this trend, but it needs to stop, because it's very insulting, actually, to have your altars lacking of color. It needs to have all the color. There's a point to all of that. It's how the spirits know where to find you, and you need to put in all the stuff that your family members liked, whether it's a can of beer or a shot of tequila, which we do with my great-grandma, by the way. Some bread is their favorite food. With our dogs, we have pictures of our dogs on the altar. We put their favorite toy. One of my dogs, she really loved crackers. That was like her favorite thing. So we put some crackers out because she loved them. She loves saltines. But it's supposed to be a celebration, not an aesthetic. Actually, it's an aesthetic already in of itself with all the colors. So for the people that are just making it all white, cut it out. You're ruining it. This is not a micro trend, okay? Celebrate your loved ones. And I cannot find the schedule. Oh my god. Okay. So October 27th is the first day, the first quote official day of the Day of the Dead. October 27th is the day the spirits of disease October 27th is the day the spirits of deceased pets return to their families. It is a special day to honor them, and the reason that they're first is because they're the ones that guide your family spirits back to the house, so they're believed to be your guides. So the animals come and the pets come and visit, and it's beautiful to have them all there. But yes, October 27th is officially the first day that Day of the Dead begins, and it goes from October 27th to November 7th. November 2nd. My god. My words are coming apart. And then October 28th. So October 27th is for your pets, for your pets that passed away. October 28th is the day that honors souls who died in accident or violent deaths. So we actually have a picture of my aunt's brother. He unfortunately passed away in a very his death was very tragic, so we put a picture in our altar to honor him. So he's there. He's there as well. So that's October 28th. October 29th is dedicated to the souls of those who drowned or died of thirst. And a glass of water is placed on the ofrenda for them. October 30th is honoring forgotten or lonely souls. November 1st is a day dedicated to deceased children, also called Dia de los Angelitos, the Day of Little Angels. So that is, it's when children who, unfortunately passed away, that's when their souls come back. And we actually have also as well on our altar my mother unfortunately had a miscarriage a few years ago, so we put her sonogram on the altar every year. And even though we never got to the point where we found out if it was a boy or a girl, in my heart, I know it's a girl. And the reason why is kind of a little story of why I know this, why I know it was a girl. So I remember I was asleep, and my mother, unfortunately, when you have a miscarriage, you have to go through the whole process and cleaning and everything. When my mother was going through that, I had a dream of a baby, and it wasn't my baby. I was holding the baby, and I was holding the baby, and I could see everything but the baby's face. The only thing I could see coming from the area where the baby's face was just a shining light. That's all it was. And the baby was wrapped in a white blanket. And to me, that was a sign that, the baby had officially passed on. And in my dream, I remember referring to the baby as she, her. I'm holding her, I'm carrying her. And so that's how I remember the dream. And I woke up, and I was just so sad, and there was tears in my face. Like, I was like, wow, I was actually crying. So to me, that was a sign that she had officially passed on, and it was a girl. So I feel that deep in my bones. And ever since then, occasionally I do have dreams of her, and every dream is of her getting older. So the most recent dream I had of her was about a few weeks ago, and she would have been 4 by now, and so that was the most recent dream I had of her. She was already, in her toddler stage, and we were sitting and playing, and just like the very first dream I had of her, I cannot see her face. It's still like a shining bright light on her face. I cannot see a face, but I can see everything else of her, and it's so clear as day. I can even see the color of her skin. I can see the outfit she's wearing. I can see her hair. I just can't see a face. It's just a white light around the face. But it's very detailed. So every time she comes to me in a dream, I get so happy. So I know she's happy, and I know she's okay. And again, even though we never found out officially the gender, I know it was a girl. She's my little baby sister. And so we have her picture up on the altar. And so November 1st is when she comes to visit. And then November 2nd is the main day of the celebration dedicated to adult souls. So yes, that is the official day, and that is when the celebrations conclude. For October 20th, I think I've shared this story with you before. For my aunt's brother, so this is my aunt. She married into the family, so I'm not related to her brother. That's why I keep saying my aunt's brother, the one that passed away tragically. The very first time we put an altar for him, if I didn't share this story, I'll share it again, and I'll share the picture. I feel like I did, but it's been a while. So the very first time, the year that he passed away, the first time we put his picture on our altar, October 28th came, and there was a candle next to his picture. We had 2 candles, one next to his picture and one not next to his picture. And we had the Day of the Dead bread. It's called Pan de Muerto. And we had that there. So comes October 28th, and there is a piece of the bread. It looked like somebody was trying to pull a piece of that bread off, but didn't really get to. I have a picture of that. I took a picture because it was spooky. And the days leading after the 28th, the candle that was next to his picture was still going strong, versus the other candle was already going through its natural course and going down and everything. But his candle, it kept going. It was not melting. The candle wax was not melting properly, like normally, like the other one, and it just wouldn't go out. And so we're like, he came, and I feel like he's still here, and he doesn't want to go back. Like he had a very unfortunate and tragic death, and it feels like his soul has not rested. And of course, we said a little prayer at the ofrenda and everything, and telling him, hey, your family loves you and everything, you know, trying to make his spirit, you know, try to move on. So after that, the candle finally started going down normally, and we're like spooky, but also very sad. And you know, sometimes we have to help the spirits move on, right? And if I haven't shared the picture of the bread, I'll share it again. If I have, I'll share it again. If I haven't, I'll share it. Either way, I'm gonna share it so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, these ofrendas, they're a big deal. They're very important for reasons like this. So to make them all white and boring, don't do that. There's meaning to all of these things. And if you're not going to put that love and emotion and celebration into it, then don't even bother. This isn't just some fun trend. This is something that we do to honor those who have passed on, because they still deserve to be recognized and to be loved. So please, don't white out your ofrendas. Enough with that trend. I hope I never see it after this year. I don't want to see it again. Just go away, add the colors, add life to your ofrenda, and make your spirits of your family members happy, please. Doing mentally, I'm doing a lot better. I know when the whole incident happened, when my mother told us that, you know, she no longer had the baby, we were, you know, crying, and it was a whole big mess and everything. But you know, time really helped. So it's just a lot of time in dealing with it, and whenever I do have dreams of her, I get so happy, and that makes me feel a lot better, knowing that she's happy and everything. You know, my parents obviously had their grieving process as parents, and my brother and I had our grieving process as siblings. So it's been a journey. It's been about 5 years now, actually. So yeah, I mean, we still talk about her, and we have her picture up. She's not forgotten, even though she was but a little fetus. We still love her very, very much. And like I said, when I have the dreams of her, I get so happy, you know, and seeing that she's smiling and giggling and all of that. It's just nice. And it does help with the grieving and everything. And I love to see it. I love having those dreams of her. And I know some people can say like, oh, that's just your subconscious and blah blah blah. I don't care. It makes me happy. Okay. I like that. I like believing that it is her coming to visit me in my dreams. I strongly believe that your loved ones can visit you in your dreams, and I'm gonna stick with it. Can't change my mind. Nah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun this week, as always. Loved being a mermaid. Super cute. Love it, love it. Please vote. Tomorrow is the last day to get your votes in. Get the last costume. Candy Goblin and Grim Reaper. Candy Goblin and Grim Reaper are neck and neck. We'll see who the winners are. Yes, no soul is never forgotten when we have memories. Exactly. And that was the theme of Coco. Ah! Coco 2 is being made, which I don't know how they're going to make a Coco 2. But yeah, Coco's a great movie. Now I want to watch Coco. I hope you all have a great weekend. I will see you all on Monday. I'll see you next week. I hope you all have sweet dreams and good night. Bye.